Hello everybody and welcome to the road to Wrestlefest. This is the last stop and we are in Mumbai, India. Your opening contest, folks, set for one fall. Will feature 2 out of the 4 men victorious at March of Champions 8-man tag team matchup. Introducing first, representing the Cosmic Alliance for his 15th ranked singles matchup with a win-loss record of 10 wins and 4 losses. This is Moonbeam Originales. And folks, this next bout, the opening fight of the night, could main event any show on any card. And folks, it's your opening matchup here. Moonbeam Originales, of course, alongside Major Attraction, Cara del Diablo, and Dragon Noir, were successful against the team of Agaran Noon, Loco Lobo Azul, Jackson Gage Harris, and Max Waits at March of Champions in that 4-on-4 tag, the results of which mean that the victorious 4 get to face off in 2 singles matches. The 2 winners will face off against each other this Saturday in Mumbai, India at Wrestlefest 2. Winner of that will become the #1 contender for a championship of their choosing. They will, however, have to announce their intention to have that matchup in advance. But oh, the star power in this matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, Moonbeam Originales in the ring waiting, and here comes Major Attraction. We saw him last week at Debutante Brawl 3, where he was up against his former friend, mentor, rival, tag team partner. Oh, with the history he has with this man, General Lee Good. Major Attraction and Generally Good know each other so well, and folks, in the General's debut match here in CWS, went up against his former friend, protege, rival, Major Attraction. It's definitely not the last we're going to see of those two in the ring together, folks, but I gotta ask the question, will they continue to be opposed, or will they team up again here in CWS? 2 men who have won tag team gold wherever they teamed up. Who's to say they don't do that here? But folks, this main event caliber matchup to open the show just begins now as Moonbeam Originales gets tossed over the top rope and Major gets choked down, pulled back in. We are live to tape in the Graveyard Arena, the traveling Graveyard Arena, folks. We are in Mumbai, India, just ahead of Wrestlefest 2. We have decided to thank all of our new subscribers and fans of the channel. A lot of subscribers have blown up recently in India. And folks, we are coming near you. Major turns Moonbeam inside out, but Moonbeam answers back, and my god, that clothesline taking Major off of his feet. And both men going to the outside, but Major playing chase here, it seems. If Moonbeam goes in, he comes out, and vice versa. Moonbeam Originales locking up a Major Attraction, whips him off the ropes. Oh, into the referee! And ladies and gentlemen, these 2 men now slugging away at each other. These heavyweight hitters. Major Attraction, of course, the inaugural men's heavyweight world champion. Moonbeam Originales is challenged for the heavyweight championship. He's challenged for the tag team championships on 2 occasions, but he has yet to hold gold in CWS. Of course, Major Attraction, an original roster member here in CWS. And here we have at it, folks. Oh, that discus cosmic clothesline. It's one of the best clotheslines in the universe. And Moonbeam takes Major down. We've got the 1, 2, and Major gets the shoulder up. Moonbeam Originalis has a bit more to do if he wants to be victorious here on the last stop, the road to Wrestlefest 2. Oh my god, look at that! What a collision! We've got the 1, 2, and Major gets the shoulder up again. Straight right hand here for Moonbeam Originalis, and folks, that might even be it. These are shoot results, ladies and gentlemen. There's no one pulling the strings, pushing these guys' buttons. We have a matchmaker who puts these guys against each other, and folks, other than that, the results are all shoot. Moonbeam Originalis now taking the fight to Major Attraction, and he just deadlifted him off the ground. Running power slam. And folks, what does Moonbeam Originalis have to do? My god! The major clothesline. He didn't get all of it, but he definitely got enough. Major Attraction scooping him up. My god, a big sidewalk slam taking down Moonbeam Originalis. And Major off the ropes. Major leg drop. He connects with the major leg drop in the center of the ring, and folks, that might be it. 1, 2, and Moonbeam Originalis kicks out. Major Attraction beside himself here, folks. Tosses Moonbeam Originalis around the ring. In Major Attraction's 26th ranked singles matchup, folks. He's going up against Moonbeam Originalis in his 15th ranked singles matchup here for CWS. But the amount of experience between these guys, folks, frankly, it's outrageous. 2 veterans in the industry. 2 stars in our sky. No pun intended. It's a member of the Cosmic Alliance in the ring talking about stars in the sky, but my goodness, look at this. Originalis with the straight right and that chop. He's scooping him up for that suplex. And drops him hard. Major, look at the absolute wherewithal, the ring generalship. He knows to roll to the outside. He can't be pinned out there. But there we have it, that version of the Cosmic Collision, the knees to the back. Moonbeam Originalis seems to have Major where he wants him. Is he got him? Cosmic Power Bomb outside on the floor. Originalis tossing Major Attraction into the crowd barricade. The advertisements for CWS, its Championship Wrestling Series, Wrestlefest 2, this Saturday in Mumbai, India. We are Tombstone TV. This is the last stop, the road to Wrestlefest. Major stirring, he's getting to his feet. Referee's near the count of 8. As Major gets back into the ring. Body blow. These heavyweights are at it again. Ladies and gentlemen, where would you see the likes of it? Surely we're one big move away from the end of this fight. And the gut punch. And he's got him up. Cosmic Power Bomb. He's folded him in 2. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Moonbeam Originalis is going to Wrestlefest 2 for that #1 contenders match. But who will he be against, folks? Absolutely huge win for Moonbeam in his 15th ranked singles matchup. And who's he going to be against, folks, at Wrestlefest 2 in Mumbai, India? Find out with me, folks, next, as Cara del Diablo is about to take on Dragon Noir. Welcome back to your second matchup on the last stop, the road to Wrestlefest 2. This is episode 88 of Tombstone TV. My name is Bullet Bun Awesome, the voice of all things Championship Wrestling Series. And here comes the former World's Heavyweight Champion, one-time top contender. This is Cara del Diablo. And this is his 23rd ranked singles matchup, folks. 15 wins and 7 losses. Cara del Diablo once took the World's Heavyweight Championship from Wrench M, and the very next month lost it back to him. He held the title for 28 days. Tonight, folks, he goes up against Dragon Noir. Something of a dream match. For me personally, at least. Don't know how about you guys at home are feeling about that one. But Cara del Diablo making his way to the ring here, folks. And bear in mind, the winner of this next singles bout will head to Wrestlefest 2 in Mumbai, India, this coming Saturday, the 12th of April. And they will go on to face Moonbeam Originales as per being victorious in our opening contest here tonight. Winner of that will get a number 1 contender's opportunity for a championship of their choice. Huge stakes here in CWS for these 4 men who were victorious in that 8-man tag team matchup at March of Champions. We've seen Major Attraction bow out tonight, folks. Will Dragon Noir or Cara del Diablo bow out later? And folks, will that mean those guys won't feature at WrestleFest? I mean, they've already flown all the way to Mumbai. Does this mean Major Attraction won't be on the show, or will there be a matchup for him? Let's find out together, folks. Diablo looks absolutely ready to do battle tonight against his scheduled opponent, and here comes that opponent, folks, the future shot briefcase holder. This man won Stadium Royale 2025 in January of this year. For his 33rd ranked singles matchup here, with 24 wins and 8 losses, this is Dragon Noir. He's a former 2-time contender winner and joint longest reigning light heavyweight champion of all time with 112 days a reign. He is tied only with Hiro Satoshi, and what company he keeps, folks? Hiro Satoshi, our current world's heavyweight champion. Dragon Noir is he's actually one of only 2 men who has defeated Hiro Satoshi in singles action. The other man, of course, being Eli Valentine, another former light heavyweight champion, the man who lost the title to Hiro Satoshi, and a former Contenders winner in his own right. Dragon, Cara del Diablo. Dream matchup for me, folks, and it's going to happen right before our very eyes here in Mumbai, India. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, then what are you waiting for? CWS is where the best virtual wrestlers virtually wrestle. Now I'm going to have a sip of my coffee. Folks, I can confirm for you our roster is currently 39 wrestlers deep. You've seen many of them so far. There are more. Oh my God, the leaping knee out of Diablo! There will be more wrestlers on Wrestlefest 2 this Saturday. There's at least 1 debut to come. And folks, we haven't even mentioned the women's division. And yet, it exists, ladies and gentlemen. There will be at least 2 women's matches at WrestleFest 2, Mumbai, India. And the Dragon on the inside, and Diablo comes up short with that launched crossbody attempt into the ring. Dragon manages to sling blade. Diablo steps up, and a drop kick to the side of the head. Folks, I don't particularly want to see either one of these men lose here tonight. But someone's got to lose if someone's going to be victorious. And of course, folks, that's how you springboard into the ring. You show a Dragon Noir. Of course, folks, having the Future Shot briefcase in Dragon Noir's possession already means he has a World's Heavyweight Championship opportunity at a time and place of his choosing. He doesn't even have to announce it. He can just cash that thing in wherever he wants. Imagine if he wins this as well, folks. Imagine he beats Moonbeam Originales and then gets to claim #1 contendership for a championship of his choosing. The guy could end up with 2 championship opportunities for the heavyweight title, or maybe he becomes a double champion. Who knows what's the plan for Dragon Noir, but this guy with so many wins, the winningest CWS athlete we have. If he could do it, folks, if anyone could do it, it's going to be him. Dragon is a firm fan favorite, but so is Cara Del Diablo. A lot of CWS fans are fans of these guys. Same can be said for Moonbeam Original as a major attraction earlier tonight, folks. Who's to say CWS doesn't give you great epic matches on a weekly basis? My God, look at that tilt up a whirl, and my God, Diablo dropping the Dragon. Diablo kicking to the lower back of the Dragon. Off the ropes he goes, and he goes for that devil leg drop. And he eats a drop kick to the side of the head. We saw Dragon Noir in action last week, folks, up against Double D. Dylan, the villain. And Dragon was successful in that bout. Look at this, Dragon taking down Diablo too. And Diablo gets the shoulder up. And folks, let's not forget that on episode 86, Debutante Brawl 2, Cara Del Diablo defeated Cole Miner in a singles matchup as well. So both of these guys have got a win so far in CWS Season 3. Which of them will be the first to get a loss as well? Diablo double knees in the corner, and the Dragon evades it. Drop kick again. Folks, I mentioned Cole Miner. He will be in action later on tonight as he tags with his father, Cole Miner Sr., as they take on the Fortunate Sons. That's right, folks. Those two teams looking for their first tag victory here in CWS when they go up against each other. Fortunate Sons, Nathan and Drake, going up against Cole Miner and his father, Cole Miner Sr. We know that Wayne Manor will be going up against Peter Dane, who made his debut here last week in a tag team matchup against Bad Manners, one half of the Great Danes, but he didn't even get tagged into the matchup and the team lost the match. This is his second attempt at debuting in a matchup, but he already has a loss to his record. How strange is that, folks? Later on tonight, I can assure you that Ed Chef will be in action. He is undefeated, 1-0, as he goes up against Dylan, who I mentioned previously, who had a losing effort. Look at that, Diablo taking off the turnbuckle pad. Dylan, who was in a losing... suicide dive to the outside! The Dragon's down. The referee sees the pad, and he's putting that back on. Dylan, who lost last week, folks, on episode 87 Tombstone TV, to the Dragon in the matchup right now. Diablo, what's he looking for? No way. The Canadian Destroyer on the outside, and the Devil takes him straight to hell. Folks, King Toro, who debuted last week coming out of retirement, up against Hiro Satoshi, will be in action again here tonight, folks, when he takes on Bovine, the Cowboy Bovine, who lost to Prince Toro, the son of King Toro, just a few short weeks ago on Debutante Brawl 2. And folks, your main event for the evening will be that handicap 2-on-1 match as Big Ben challenges Zachary Evans, #1 contender, the winner of Last Man Standing, and Hiro Satoshi, the heavyweight world champion, ahead of Wrestlefest 2. If Big Ben can pick up the victory in that 2-on-1 matchup, he gets added to the title match at Wrestlefest 2 in Mumbai, India. But if he loses, it stays 1-on-1. So can Zachary Evans and Hiro Satoshi put their differences aside for one night and keep it as a 1-on-1 matchup on pay-per-view? 1, 2, the Devil! Oh my God, the Dragon gets the shoulder up. I thought the Devil had done it. Folks, it's an action-packed and ridiculously stacked card I have for you here tonight. We are CWS. Thank you for being here. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, then what are you waiting for, folks? This is Simulated Shoot Combat. It's where the best virtual wrestlers virtually wrestle. The Devil getting to his feet, and the Dragon flies from the top. Double butt stop, takes the Devil down. And he goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Dragon Noir, Moonbeam, Originales at Wrestlefest 2 in a number 1 contenders matchup, folks. Dragon Noir getting his 25th ranked victory. What a matchup, ladies and gentlemen. I am pumped for Wrestlefest. Dragon Noir with 25 wins, folks, and only 8 losses, going up against 11-4 Moonbeam Sr. in a number 1 contenders matchup at Wrestlefest. Folks, before that, plenty more action yet to come here on the last stop, the road to Wrestlefest 2. Don't go anywhere, as we've got Peter Dane looking to debut again in singles action, this time up against one half of the men's tag team champions, Wayne Manor. Folks, don't go anywhere. That match is coming up right here next on Tombstone TV. This is our 3rd scheduled matchup of the evening, folks, and it is sure to be a banger, in my opinion. Making his way to the ring, representing the team of the Great Danes. This is Denmark's own Peter Dane. Peter Dane making his way to the ring tonight, folks. Hopefully he's going to get a lick of the action. He made his debut last week in a tag team matchup alongside his brother Casper Dane in a tag match against our tag team champions Bruce and Wayne Manor, the team of Bad Manners, the 2-time tag team champs. In that matchup, Bruce and Wayne Manor managed to isolate Casper Dane to the point that his brother Peter didn't even get tagged into the matchup. He did break up a pinfall attempt at one point, and he got told off by the referee, at which point he was told he couldn't get in again unless he was tagged, or they would be disqualified. In that matchup, Casper was unable to make the tag to his brother Peter, and he lost to the tag team champions. It was effectively a 2-on-1 matchup with Peter watching on. Peter, furious that he didn't get to enter the ring for his debut, challenging Wayne Manor to a singles matchup, and here he is, folks. He's one half of the team Bad Manners. Wayne Manor making his way to the ring, and folks, would you believe it? Bad Manners have been such a dominant tag team here in CWS that since they've been in the show, been part of the roster since the beginning, the inception of this whole thing, Bad Manners have been around. But folks, this is actually only Wayne Manor's 6th ranked singles matchup. These guys have had high 20s in tag matches together, but in singles, not so much. A predominantly tag team wrestler. So you can imagine, folks, how easy it would actually be for someone like Casper or Peter Dane to establish themselves on the roster to the same level as these guys in a singles way. Peter with a 0-0 singles record. He's 0-1 in tags, coming up against the 1 win, 4 losses in singles action, Wayne Manor. Oh, Wayne goes for that rolling heel kick, lands it, and Peter leg drops him. The quickness, the swiftness of Peter Dane. Oh, that is just a little bit of disrespect right there. And look at that natural selection, that variation of the snapmare, and again the leg drop. Nothing too flashy about that, it just works. Oh, and look at that, a high knee drop from Peter Dane to Wayne Manor. Folks, of course, last week we saw them in tag team action, kind of. The week before that, Casper made his debut at Debutante Brawl 2 when he took on Bruce Manor in singles action. Bruce was successful on that night, really establishing his and his brother's opinion of themselves, folks, of being here to retain the gold this season. Whether it be in tag or singles action, Bad Manners looking to prove dominance here over all other teams and other singles competitors. Bad Manners, who main evented our very first pay-per-view event, folks, when they went and took the titles from the Twin Castles, Theon and Tyrion Castle. And then, folks, they managed to defend the championships from the very team. Oh my goodness! Look at that! Super kick! 1, 2, and Peter Dane using that super side kick that the Bad Manners use. And my God, split leg moonsault, Peter Dane! I said earlier, nothing flashy about that, but he brings the flash, he brings the pizzazz. 1, 2, and Wayne gets the shoulder up. Folks, there's a lot of fantastic teams here in CWS. Already even for Season 3 that you've seen. Oh, top rope, that splash action. We've got a 1, 2. I thought that was it. I thought Peter Dane picked up the victory off of that one. And folks, that split leg moonsault one more time. It's gotta be it. Wayne Manor unable to get a foothold in this one. 1, 2. And oh my God, I really thought it was it that time. Wayne Manor not allowing Peter Dane to pick up victory that easily. As a champion, you never want to be defeated. You never want to be pinned. Wayne looking to get a foothold in this one. Fight back. Folks, people have been speculating online that maybe the Great Danes will be challenging for the tag team titles at Wrestlefest. My goodness, that's the move that Wayne won the titles with that fight at the upper. 1, 2. And Peter Dane gets the shoulder up. He had that move well scouted. But folks, surely, if Bruce defeats Casper in singles action, and if Wayne can defeat Peter in singles action, and if Bad Manners can defeat the Great Danes in tag action, it won't be that matchup, will it? So folks, with that in mind, a tag match has been scheduled for later on tonight, as I previously mentioned. Bad Manners. Oh, look at that. Wayne's been cut open off that turnbuckle pad. There will be a new match at WrestleFest too, folks. Bad Manners will be taking on a new team. They'll either be facing Coal Miners, that's Coal Miner and Coal Miner Sr., or the Fortunate Sons, Nathan Fortune and Drake Fortune. That matchup is scheduled for straight after this one, folks. That sidekick connects again. Peter Dane using his opponent's move against him. Folks, in 5 days' time, Wayne will have to wrestle again with the titles on the line. 1, 2, and he kicks out of it. The champion still alive in this fight. Peter Dane putting on a heck of a showing for himself, folks, after the embarrassment he felt last week. Oh, that drive-by kick to the face. Knee to the back. Wayne is going to be a battered man, folks, and that split leg moonsault, that's got to be it, folks. We've got the 1, 2, and the shoulder up again. My goodness, Wayne Manor showing dominance. Peter putting on a heck of a fight here tonight. Wayne with that gut punch to go behind. My God, look at that for a deadlift, a German suplex, and Peter landed high on his head. Wayne stamping in the corner. My God, sending Peter flying off of that one. You know that Casper Dane and that Bruce Manor are watching this one intently. You know that the Coal Miners and Fortunate Sons watching this one on intently, as well as so many other great tag teams here in CWS. How many combinations plus Bestias Locas could there be, folks? What's going on with them? The Cosmic Alliance. We've seen them here, folks. My God! From the top. Superplex. And Wayne with the cover. 1, 2. Not even a 2 count, folks, as he kicks out of it. Wayne Manor putting all of his expertise to use here, slowing the pace down. And then just to speed it back up, look at that for a shoot Hurricane Rana to take Peter Dane down. Peter on the ropes. Wayne bounces it back, and my God, look at that for a rope assisted back breaker. We've got the 1, 2, 3. Peter Dane takes the loss, folks. A heck of a great matchup and a heck of a second debut for Peter Dane. And in only his second singles win, Wayne Manor is victorious. The Great Danes not looking so great since arriving here in CWS. Maybe the step up from the independents to the big leagues has been too much for them. What's next for the Danes? Who is next for Bad Manners? We'll find out next, folks. It's Team of the Fortunate Sons take on Coal Miners. Winner of that become number 1 contenders for the Tag Team Championships here in CWS. Don't go anywhere. That match is coming up right here next. Our 4th matchup here on Episode 88, Tombstone TV, Road to Wrestlefest 2, Mumbai, India. And it's a tag team bout set for one fall. Introducing first the team of Coal Miners. On your right in the yellow jacket is Coal Miner. And in the black jacket, folks, his own father, Coal Miner Sr. The team of Coal Miners spend all day working in the mines, folks, and by the evening time they're ready to look for treasure. Looking to pick the bones clean of their opponents here tonight. Winner of this matchup becomes undefeated in tag action, and they will challenge Bad Manners for those tag team titles at Wrestlefest 2 this coming Saturday. Which team will it be? Cole giving his father a pep talk. These guys do look ready for action, or ready to do the business. In their first tag matchup here since arriving in recent weeks on CWS. And speaking of teams recently arriving here in CWS, let me introduce you to the team of the Fortunate Sons. Nate Fortune in that hoodie, Drake Fortune in the shirt on the left, folks. The Fortunate Sons, the younger brothers of Miss Fortune, who has been part of the CWS team here on the women's roster for many, many months, folks. She's been around for quite a while. She has teased bringing her brothers to the promotion. And folks, we finally got that done. And look, it's a true family affair here tonight. We've got brother and brother versus father and son. The winner of this bout becoming the number 1 contenders for the men's tag team championships, and they will go to wrestle again this Saturday at WrestleFest 2. Tonight is just the last stop on the road. Coal Miner excited to come up against a team of this stature. And oh, that gut kick immediately. And whip into the Fortunate corner, folks. Oh, and the double super kick. Drake making the tag. Nate now legal. Nate, who we saw against Loco Lobo Azul, folks. He lost that matchup, and would you believe it, Loco had cheated, folks. He had his feet on the ropes because Nate was cheated. Drake then, who meant to debut against Tiernan Og on the very same show, was attacked backstage by Wolf Prince, who stole his matchup and stole his debut. Wolf went on to defeat Tiernan Og in the main event of that show, and then the next week Wolf was challenged by Drake in a singles matchup, and again Wolf was victorious. So you gotta think the Fortunate Sons have issue with at least 2 members of Los Bestias Locas. Wolf Prince and Loco Lobo Azul have both somewhat cheated the Fortunate Sons so far. These treasure hunters who are here to make money, make their fortunes. Not endearing themselves to the existing roster here in CWS, we'll say. Drake now making the tag. Nate in the ring. Referee telling Drake, get out of here. Nate turning Cole upside down and stomped to the midsection. It looks to me like the Fortunate Sons have great tag action here. These brothers know each other so well. But Cole manages to fight out of the corner and whip his opponent Nate into the Miners corner. And now Cole finally makes the tag to his father, Cole Miner Sr., and they both go under and whip. My God, the strength of that to whip Nate into the corner like that. And my God, the freaky athleticism out of Cole Miner Sr. to launch himself over the top rope like that. And something of a senton-like maneuver and a quick tag to his son. And my goodness, they just crotched him to the top. And what's going on here? Big back suplex, and Nate gets dropped into the ring. Cole Miner stomping away here on Nate, and it looks like Cole taking off that top turnbuckle pad as Nate pulls himself up to the ropes. The referee is yet to see the turnbuckle pad. He's watching the match intently, and Nate now with Cole on his shoulders, and Cole elbows his way out of that predicament, ducks under and oh my God, a release German suplex, sending Cole sending Nate flying. He's caught him by the throat, and Nate fights out of it, and he's picked him up himself, and oh my God, launching Cole over the top of his head and kicks right back up. Nate now with the cover. We've got a 1, 2, not even a 2 count here as Cole kicks out of the pinfall attempt. The referee finally seeing that turnbuckle pad. And Drake now legal getting the tag from his brother Nate. Referee signals that he heard the tag, saw the tag, will allow the tag. And look, speaking of tags, double team offense here, folks. They lift him up, and my goodness, look at that. The assist on the Samoan drop. These guys spent a bit of time in Samoa fortune hunting. They spent a lot of time in some uncharted territories, do Nate and Drake Fortune. Cole with a straight right hand, go behind, skips him up, and look at that for a power slam throwdown. Cole making the tag to his dad, Cole Miner Sr., now legal in the matchup, goes for the stomp. Nate avoids it, and a Hurricane Rana taking the older man down. Nate whipping Cole off the ropes. Go behind and a sling blade taking him down flat to the mat, and just like that, he's got him right where he wants him in the center of the ring. Nate up top, and Cole Miner tried to push him from the top. Did that distraction by his dad enough time? It looks like it did, because Nate's rethought his plan. Cole Miner Sr. getting to his feet. And, oh, he managed to reverse the throw and launch Nate into the Fortunate Son's corner. I'm making Drake watch now as he stomps away here on his brother. Cole Miner Sr. seems vicious, folks. I'm glad we got both of these teams here, and look at that. Cole Miner Sr. took Nate too lightly. He turned his back to him, made the tag to his son, but he allowed Nate to make the tag to his brother. And now Drake is legal. Drake sneaking up behind Cole Jr. Catches him round the waist. And look at that. Drags him down with that sleeper. Drops the elbow across the back. And as Cole Miner rolls to the outside, catching his breath on his back here, folks. Drake is watching him. Cole getting back into the ring in a series of open hand slaps here. Off the ropes, Cole goes into a big back elbow. Drake Fortune misses with that super kick. And Cole scoops him up. Look at this, one-handed over the head. My goodness gracious. Cole is digging down deep and picking the bones right now. His right hands. And oh my goodness gracious. 2 knees to the midsection, makes the tag, and Drake's up to his feet. Cole Miner Sr. kicks. Full caught. Elbow to the face. Drake with the go behind. Elbow to the back. And whips Cole Miner Sr. into the Fortunate corner. More double team offense here from the Fortunate Sons, and my god, the double knees to the chest, and we've got the cover here. Nate with the cover, 1, 2, and oh my goodness, Coal Miner Sr. kicks out at 2, and the matchup is still alive. And folks, why wouldn't you give your best foot forward when an opportunity at the Men's Tag Team Championships of the World is on the line? Especially after seeing the grueling bout that Wayne Manor just went through. We've got a 1, 2, and a kick out again at 2. What does Nate gotta do? A standing shooting star might help. And Cole kicks out a 1. Can ya believe it? The fire in the heart of this man, folks. Nate goes to make the tag, but Coal Miner Sr. fights out. He gets him on his shoulders. And a big slam right there on our Coal Miner Sr. And he's slamming the head of Nate off the floor, making Drake watch. This time doing enough damage that Nate can't make the tag. Cole now legal. Nate getting back into the ring, walking into danger as Cole catches him. Up on the shoulders it goes, and my god, the 2 knees to the midsection again. And this time he's caught him. Oh my god, that sit-out choke slam all the way to hell. 1, and Drake gets in to break up the count. And ref, you gotta do something about this, man. You gotta do something about it, man. You can't have these guys interfering constantly. Cole making the tag. His dad's now legal, and they're looking for some double team offense, and couldn't you believe it? He hits him with a diamond cutter, and from the top, that swanton bomb. 1, 2, 3, and at the last stop to Wrestlefest, Coal Miners become undefeated as a tag team. And look at them mocking the fans in attendance here, folks. And now we know, folks, Bad Manners will be defending their titles against Coal Miners this Saturday at Wrestlefest 2. That was a really fun match. Either team could have won it, but on the night, Coal Miners were victorious. Don't go anywhere, folks, as next we have got 2 light heavyweight new athletes here. We've seen them both. They've had 1 match each. They're facing off against each other tonight, folks. And the winner of it, winner of this bout, gonna go face Prince Toro at Wrestlefest for the light heavyweight championship as Ed Chef collides with Dylan the Villain Dylan. That match is coming up right here next, folks. Don't go anywhere. We're back live to tape here in Mumbai, India, folks. We're on the road to Wrestlefest 2, and this is the last stop. It's our 5th matchup of the evening, and this is a number 1 contender for the light heavyweight championship matchup. The winner of this will go to face Prince Toro of Las Bestias Locas fame this Saturday at WrestleFest. Will it be this man, folks? As of yet to garner a victory here in CWS, he is 0-1 after making his debut last week on Tombstone TV. This is Dylan, Double D they call him. Dylan the Villain they call him, DVD. He's got many names, many ways to escape his opponent. He considers himself to be a mastermind. And yeah, he lost last week, so I don't know about that. But anyway, Dylan, the Villain, Dylan, he calls himself the lightest heavyweight. And yet, folks, here he is in a number 1 contenders matchup for the light heavyweight championship in only his 2nd appearance in CWS. But what a theme tune, right? Really, really into that theme. Dylan ready and waiting. And folks, his opponent tonight, another debutant in addition to the roster. making his way to the ring right now. Mr. Ed Chef, and Ed Chef is undefeated. He picked up victory a few weeks ago, folks, when he defeated Thiago K. Oliveira, of all people, a former two-time contender, former World Heavyweight Champion, former Intercontinental Champ. Ed Chef put down the Brazilian Stallion in an epic opening matchup for his career here in CWS. And folks, I said it before, I'll say it again. If he can control a matchup the way he controls his kitchen, then the opponents of Ed Chef are going to find it very, very difficult to come out on top. Ed leaping into the ring. This is a wild man. He is a very, very passionate competitor. He wants to be at the very top of la carte. Ed Chefs. This guy's incredible. He's a master of chicken wing gutbuster. He has a load of different types of rolling pins and other wordplay. He has a mean tequila sunrise. And here we go, Dylan the Villain with those gangly, lanky legs and arms of his, managing to kick out low and long at Ed. Ed's going to have to get closer because Dylan has the reach. But you know, Ed has those knife edge chops, and look at that, a rolling takedown already. And a chokehold being applied. Oh, choking away here, Dylan. Dylan trying to escape the hold. Ed Chef looking to hold it on. Oh, and Dylan does escape. See, master escape artist here. Oh, straight right hand, and I think he's just woken something up in Ed. But the open-handed, gangly slap of Dylan the Villain. Double D DVD. Eating a couple of slaps and some chops here from Ed Chef. Ed with those knife-edge chops, but let's say less about them. He's got these backhands of doom, and he's telling him to hit him in the face. And look, Dylan goes for that open chop, and my God, these two slugging away at each other. And Dylan rolling pin on Ed. Oh, and Ed manages to get out of that as Dylan's stalking him, and the stomp across the back of the arm here. Dylan climbing to the top, and from the top he drops the knee across the face here. That's got to be enough. A knee to the face. One. And Ed Chef says no. Ed Chef getting out of the pinning predicament. Dylan scraping and raking the fingers down the back. Grabbing Ed from behind. Dropping his head and neck onto the back of that knee. Dylan is truly dastardly. But he's also really, really good. So, who am I to judge as he chokes away here in the corner? Ed Chef, you gotta get out of there, my friend. We've got a one. Oh, look at that. Ed's foot was under the ropes. The referee didn't see it. Ed thinking better. He got a kick out of it. Off the ropes. Dylan goes. And that dastardly back elbow. That might be it. 1, 2. And Ed Chef gets the shoulder up, and Dylan's got more to do. Double D has got more to do if he wants to be victorious in this bout. And look at this. A single leg crab of sorts. Look at him. Ed gonna have to find a way out of it, or he's gonna have to tap. He gets out, and look at these right hands to the face, and Dylan forced to relinquish his grip. Let go of the hold, and the knife edge chop. That might be it. 1, 2, and Dylan gets the shoulder up after that knife edge chop, folks. I really thought that was it. Ed stalking him. What's he got on the menu? What's he got in store? He goes underneath. Look at this. We're wrapping him up. Woo. He has tied him all kinds of up and he's wrapped him here. And that's it. Dylan forced to tap out. Ed Chef goes 2-0. And Ed Chef, folks, is going to be facing Prince Toro at Wrestlefest for the Light Heavyweight Championship. The undefeated 2-0 Ed Chef up against Prince Toro. And you know, Ed Chef knows his way around a bit of beef. Prince Toro has to be worried that his ass is cooked. Folks, don't go anywhere. Our next bout is a number one contenders matchup again, and this time for the Intercontinental Championship. Who's going to be facing Motor at Wrestlefest 2? Find out with me next, folks, as the Cowboy Bovine takes on King Toro. This is our sixth matchup on the card here tonight, folks, and we're going to determine the number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Who's going to be facing the man they call Motor this Saturday at Wrestlefest 2? Could it be this man, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring right now? This U.S. Cowboy, Bovine. He's not U.S., he's French-Canadian. The French-Canadian Cowboy Bovine dropping those Canadian dollars from the rooftop, which seems to be a bit of an oversight seeing as we're in India. But Bo didn't have time to go to the bank and convert his money. And look at this, the Cowboy Bovine making his way to the ring, folks. Fans unsure what to make of the Cowboy. We've only seen him in one match up so far, folks, where he took on Prince Toro. He was unsuccessful against the light heavyweight champion. And when he saw that King Toro made his debut last week, folks, in losing effort to Hiro Satoshi, Cowboy Bovine laid down the challenge. He wants to face the father of the man that beat him just 2 weeks ago. And folks, Motor needs a challenger. Motor agreed with management that the winner of this bout, they can face him at WrestleFest 2. He says he has no problem putting either one of these men out to pasture. But who's going to be victorious? Who's going to face Motor? Could it be this man representing Las Bestias Locas? I think, because he's still coming out to their music. He's the father of Prince Toro, the light heavyweight champion. This is King Toro. And folks, wouldn't it be something if King Toro could defeat Bovine here tonight and then defeat the man they call Motor for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleFest 2? And have both Prince Toro and King Toro as singles champions here in CWS. King Toro raising the roof here, folks. It really looks like he hasn't missed a step since he's come out of retirement. Bovine, King Toro, one-on-one here on the last step to WrestleFest 2. Bo with the leg sweep taken down. King Toro driving the knee into the arm here of the veteran. Bovine arm wrenching here away at Toro. And he waves it off. King Toro escapes. And look at these straight right hands. And look at that for a chop across the chest. Folks, the King and Bovine going toe to toe, nose to nose, blow for blow here. These chop exchanges are making bits of each other here on Tombstone TV. Oh my God, These two guys slugging away. The dynamic cam looking a little too close to the action perhaps. Who comes out on top? Bo with the gut punch. And folks, are they going back at it again? They're not done. Just slugging and slugging away. And Bo busts open Prince Toro's father, King Toro. And the chop from Toro and Bo, and these guys are gonna be bait already, folks. And they're slugging away again. And this time King Toro skips him up and slams him flat to the mat, and just like that, Toro is taking control of the matchup. Straight hand to the head. And he scoops Bo up, and my gosh, over the top of the head he goes, and Bo landed hard in his back. King Toro climbs over desperately. We've got the cover. 1, 2, and Bo gets the shoulder up. King Toro's got more to do in this one. Bovine rolling to the outside. King Toro giving chase. Choking away here, Bovine. And he drops the knee across the face. Tossing Bovine back into the ring. King Toro seemingly in total control. Is he going to the top for that moonsault again, folks? We saw this last week. Oh, he goes for it. Bo had it scouted. Double drop kick. The badly beaten and bloodied up Bovine going to the top, and what's he looking for? Top rope elbow drop across the chest of the big bad bull, King Toro. 1, 2, and Toro kicks out. Bovine, folks. Is he looking for it here? Bovine wrapping Toro up in the cattle mutilation. And King Toro manages to break out and reverse the hold quickly. He's been in that multiple times in his career and doesn't want to be in it again. Double axes across the back. He takes Bo down. 1, 2, and Bo kicks out at 2. Folks, shoulder off the mat, and can you believe it? The matchup continues. King Toro, oh, he's choking him out. Trying to choke him out with this on the ground sleeper, and Bo breaks the hold, elbow to the face. Bovine with the right hand, left hand combo, and that super kick. Toro's up and he clotheslines Bo. And he's surely not Toro. You won't make it from there, my guy. Top rope elbow connects onto the already bust open, bloodied head of Bovine. And now, King Toro with the pile driver. Surely that's it, ladies and gentlemen. The veteran dragging Bovine away from the ropes. Especially as locals will be watching on. 1, 2, 3. Bovine cannot defeat the Toro family. He goes 0-2 for Toro's. King Toro picking up his first win here in CWS, making him the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. King Toro will face the man they call Motor for the Intercontinental Championship this Saturday, folks, at Wrestlefest 2. But folks, speaking of Wrestlefest 2, don't go anywhere. Because our next bout, our main event for the evening, the #1 contender, the winner of Last Man Standing tournament, Zachary Evans, will team with his rival for this weekend, Hiro Satoshi, the World Heavyweight Champion. They'll team up to take on Big Ben, the man that lost controversially in that Last Man Standing tournament. If Big Ben can win in the 2-on-1 handicap matchup, folks, he will be entered into that matchup for the Heavyweight World Championship. If Big Ben loses, it stays a singles matchup. So there is a lot on the line in your main event, Tombstone TV episode 88, Road to Wrestlefest 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. The matchup's coming up right here next as Tombstone TV continues. Welcome back to the last stop on the road to Wrestlefest 2, episode 88, Tombstone TV, folks. Introducing first in this one, this is the Tower of London, our 19th men's contender. This is one half of the longest reigning tag team champions in the history of the company, with a reign that went 142 days alongside Royal Albert Hall. This is Big Ben. And folks, Big Ben is making his way to the ring right now for his 27th ranked singles matchup. That's right, folks, this is in fact a ranked matchup. Big Ben lost in the last man standing tournament on episode 85 of Tombstone TV. In the main event, controversially getting counted out at the hands of Hiro Satoshi, losing the matchup to Zachary Evans, the Golden Ace of CWS. He has issued the challenge here to both men in the World's Heavyweight Championship matchup for Wrestlefest 2. Zach Evans and Hiro Satoshi will team up tonight, folks, putting their differences aside to put Big Ben down to fell the Tower of London. Because if they can do that, the match will remain 1-1, and they will have a 50-50 chance of winning that or retaining that title. If Big Ben gets added to the mix, it goes 33 and 1/3% chance. And here comes, folks, the winner of the last man standing tournament. He won 3 matches in one night, ladies and gentlemen, the Golden Ace of CWS. This is his 29th ranked singles matchup, although he's teaming with Hiro Satoshi. This is going to be classed as singles because of Big Ben demanding it to be so. Zach Evans, the Golden Ace of CWS, making his way to the ring, folks. He's already beaten Big Ben this month. We've seen this guy put down many heavy hitters. He took down Travis the Savage Sanchez. He took down Loco Azul recently as well. He's had many a battle over the IC title. And he's never contended for the World's Heavyweight Championship, although he's been in many contenders matches. This is Zach's best shot at a heavyweight championship. Gold around the waist. And surely he's going to want that to be a one-on-one matchup. And folks, here comes Zach's partner for tonight and his rival on Saturday. This is Hiro Satoshi. And he's making the way to the ring with a record of 19 wins and 2 losses. Let's put that in perspective, folks. Zach Evans has 19 wins, 9 losses. Hiro, 19 wins, 2 losses. The heavyweight champion of the world, hailing all the way from Japan. Hiro Satoshi, who won the Eliminator, cashed in his shot at Stadium Royale, even encouraging Eli Valentine and ultimately the Kintsugi Kid to get involved in that matchup as well, making a fatal 4-way ladder match, and he still came out on top. And he's retained the championship since. It looks like Zach Evans is going to start this one off against Big Ben in something of a rematch from episode 85 Tombstone TV, and Big Ben with the electric chair drop taking Zachary Evans down, driving the knee of Zach into the flat of that mat. Big Ben double club and blow across the back here, and I'm going to try to get a quick interview with Hiro Satoshi. Hiro, how do you feel about what's transpired here in recent weeks? Do you feel like you counted Ben out illegally, or was it a good call? Tower of London with the leg drop. Really? You think it was a good call? We've watched the tape back, and I disagree. I think you were a little shy on the count. The question has been asked online. Is it that you didn't want to fight Big Ben again? You got him a March of Champions. Did you not want to get him a Wrestlefest 2? Do you see Zach Evans as the easier matchup? You think I'm being disrespectful? I'm only asking the questions, Hiro. as Big Ben takes Zach Evans down, and Hero watches on as Big Ben makes the cover and Zach Evans gets the kick out of 1. Big Ben now powering Zach Evans over to the corner, making Hero watch. And now Ben slamming him down to the mat and launching him over the top of his head and into the ropes. Zach Evans goes. The Tower of London slamming the hand. And he's kind of been in total control. That discus punch, and he took Zach Evans off his feet. Zach makes the tag, and the World Heavyweight Champion Hiro Satoshi gets back into the ring. And Big Ben clubs him down. Big Ben has felt the wrath of Hiro Satoshi in the past, folks. And March of Champions 2, our season finale, we had our 19th contenders matchup for the men's division. Big Ben won that matchup in the opening contest and then went on to face Hiro Satoshi in the main event of the same show. He wrestled twice that night, 2 grueling matches. Big Ben unsuccessful. He was pinned at the hands of Hiro after that gut-wrench powerbomb maneuver. And here, Hiro choking away at Big Ben, but Big Ben gets out of the choke. Big Ben up. Whipping Hiro off the ropes. Big Ben did claim that he was... Oh, look at that for a power slam. He claimed he'd get Hiro back-to-back pay-per-views and he'd take the title this month. And then he lost the tournament, folks, in the final. My God, the London pile driver. We've got not even a 1 count as Zachary Evans dives across the ring to break up the pinfall. Big Ben, you can't even be mad, bro. You asked for this. You asked for this opportunity. Sure, they're bending the rules, but they haven't broken them. Big Ben now scooping up Hiro, looking for that Buckingham power slam, but Hiro scouted it, gets out, and now Big Ben with the freaky athleticism tying Hiro up with that crucifix. And now it's Hiro who has to make the tag to Zach Evans. And Zach Evans kicks low. Is he looking for the golden power bomb? But no, Big Ben with the big back body drop, and he gets out of the hold. Ground and pound, stiff right hands here as Big Ben unloads fury. He's a big ass brutal Briton. From the ropes he goes, and there's London's leg drop. The Tower of London, gets launched over the shoulders of the Golden Ace, and now we've got a 1. Big Ben's foot's under the ropes, referee. Come on! The referees have been missing a bit of this recently. Ben with the body shot to the Golden Ace, and he scoops him onto the shoulder. And he's looking for it, folks. Buckingham. Power slam connects. He's in the far corner. He's away from Hiro. 1, 2, and you gotta say, it looked like Zach's foot was under the ropes there too. Hiro diving into the ring, and he accidentally clipped the referee in attempting to break up the pinfall. Big Ben kicks low. Big Ben's got him up. Is he hitting him with... Oh, I thought he was going for the golden pile driver. But no, he drops Zach Evans onto that rope, and Big Ben with the cover. And Big Ben with his feet on the ropes. 1, 2. Not even a 2 count, and Zach Evans gets up. The referee saw the feet on the ropes. That's what it was. Zach Evans with the elbow to the back, and Big Ben turns him inside out, double clotheslines across the back, and he takes him down. Big Ben thinking he could use the referee's lack of awareness around the ropes to his advantage. But the ref saw his attempts. Big Ben now targeting the legs of Zach Evans. I mean, if you can take away the legs of Zachary Evans, his ability to run, his ability to connect with that golden spear. And now Big Ben, he's got him up for London's pile driver. And we've got the 1, 2, 3. Big Ben victorious in this handicap 2-on-1 matchup. And would you believe it, folks? Big Ben will be added to the Wrestlefest 2 main event. The fans are not too happy about that one. Zachary Evans taking the fall. Big Ben getting some semblance of revenge, it's gotta be said. And he will go to Wrestlefest 2's main event. He will face Hiro Satoshi 2 months in advance like he claimed he would. Zach Evans still gets his opportunity at the Heavyweight Worlds Championship. And Hiro's no stranger to multi-man matches with the Heavyweight Championship on the line. Folks, it's an absolutely stacked card we have for you at Wrestlefest. There might even be some surprises on the card, but I can guarantee you Moonbeam Sr., that's Moonbeam Originalis, will be taking on Dragon Noir in a number one contenders matchup, folks, for a title of their choosing. We'll see Ed Chef, the undefeated Ed Chef, taking on Light Heavyweight Champion Prince Toro. We will see King Toro challenging the man they call Motor for the Intercontinental Championship. The undefeated tag team of Coal Miners taking on Bad Manners. Folks, Zachary Evans versus Big Ben versus Hiro Satoshi for the World Heavyweight Championship. And folks, I can guarantee at least 2 women's matches on the card and maybe some more. Who knows, folks? You'll have to find out with me this Saturday at WrestleFest 2 in Mumbai, India, April 12th. Don't go anywhere if you haven't subscribed to the channel, folks. You must subscribe to support us here at CWS. My name is BBA. You guys have been decent. Remember to stay class, and I hope to see you here this Saturday for WrestleFest 2. Thank you and good night.